In today's news, Trishelle Dawson wins BVI Tourist Board Tablescaping competition. Bobby Hodge to the rescue of Andrew Fahie. 38 scooter accidents recorded in the first 6 months of this year. First ever Mr. and Miss NPO selected. HLSCC unveils new logo. BVI men's football team suffer a 6-0 defeat from Puerto Rico. And of course, we have the summer schedule of events. All this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this thing like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out that trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Welcome everybody. It's Monday, June 13th, 2022. I'm Ron Grant, coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the British Virgin Islands. A happy Monday to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene. Yesterday, Sunday, June 12th, 2022, competitors in the BVI Tourist Board Tablescaping competition transformed the Governor's House into a whirlwind of colors and creativity at the 2022 Tablescaping competition. The BVI Tablescaping Junior Competition, formerly the Janice Nibbs Blyden National Table Setting Competition, saw 6 highly trained table setters paired with professional florists and event designers competing for a cash prize and the coveted Bambouche Pottery Trophy. At the end of the evening, it was Trishelle Dawson who emerged as the winner with her amazing display and presentation. The event saw a huge support from the community. There is no doubt that the future of the BVI tourism is bright and growing brighter still with the introduction of Junior Tourism Week, a week of events that bring together 3 separate events that all celebrate the involvement and importance of youth within the tourism industry. As entrepreneurs, destination social media influencers, chefs, bartenders, servers, taxi drivers, and a host of other professions, young people are undeniably leaders within the tourism sector. The tablescaping competition was hosted by the BVI Tourist Board and the Film Commission in collaboration with the Governor's House and celebrated a unique and competitive event. Now, the remaining events are the Junior Ambassador of Tourism on June 14th and the BVI Junior Chef Showdown on June 17th. Speaking with our agency to the success of the event is Junior Minister for Tourism, the Honorable Alvar Maduro Keynes. Listen in.
Well, Ron, what a wonderful evening we had. Junior Tourism Week is off to a good start. What we saw here tonight was the amazing ideas, talent, and dedication that we have in the BVI, and that's very present in our youths. The bar has been set high, and I expect that the other 2 events, Junior Ambassador of Tourism and BVI Junior Chef Competition, will be just as good, if not better. So I encourage all of us to come out, choose an event, and join us. Come out and support their youths. Thank you.
284 Media wishes to congratulate Ms. Dawson and the other competitors on a job well done. Volunteer Connect celebrated its 3rd annual Volunteer Week in the Virgin Islands from the 1st to 7th of June 2022. As part of this year's celebration, the organization hosted its first ever Mr. and Miss Nonprofit Organization contest and announced the winners at the Volunteer Connect Fair last Saturday. It was a joint effort among nonprofit organizations within the Virgin Islands to raise money for a cause of the contestants' choosing. Now, each NPO was asked to register 2 participants, 1 male and 1 female. As it was the first year, only 4 MPOs joined. They were ACT in 3D, BVI Red Cross, WinBVI, and Tortola Toastmasters Club of the BVI. Nevertheless, voting was open from the 1st of May to the 1st of June, and all funds raised will be donated to a nonprofit organization within the Virgin Islands. Each vote was valued at $1. On the 4th of June 2022, it was announced that the titles of both Mr. and Miss MPO were won by the Tortola Toastmasters Club of the BVI. Mr. Hector Cruz Jr. was Tortola Toastmasters Club's male representative, while Mrs. Luce Hodge Smith was the female representative. Over $5,000 were raised, and it was equally split between the top male and top female contestants. Now, viewers, as Toastmasters International is an educational organization and not a service club like many others in the BVI that usually focus to raise funds for community or charitable causes, the club's 2 winning contestants decided to distribute the fund to multiple nonprofit organizations within the community. Hector Cruz Jr. and Luce Hodge Smith were grateful to all the contributors of the Mr. and Miss MPO contest and hope to have many more contestants take part next year so that the crowns can be handed over to another nonprofit organization. And they will have the opportunity, of course, to donate and raise funds to an organization of their choice. Now, we caught up with Mrs. Luce Hodge Smith, who shared her thoughts on winning the title and the overall event.
Good afternoon, Ron. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your 284 Media program and to discuss my participation in the recently concluded competition of Mr. and Miss NPO. Now, the process of selection of the Mr. and Miss NPO was basically a pay per vote of $1 per vote. Persons were invited to join a link where they learned a number of information about all the other competing competitors for this title of Mr. and Miss NPO. Organizations that participated were allowed the opportunity to volunteer a male and a female from their organization. And of course, if they didn't have both male and female, they were allowed to have either of the gender participate in the competition. Now, persons were invited to join this link and vote $1 per vote for their person of interest and their organization of interest. And what I did basically was solicited support from my fellow Toastmasters members, my family, and a number of friends and associates. And of course, my colleague and I, Toastmaster Hector, and I came out the winners. Now, what does this mean to me? It means a lot. It is the first time that Volunteer Connect committee actually held this competition. They thought it would draw attention to their efforts because this is their 3rd annual nonprofit organization fair, or the 3rd annual NPO fair, which was held from June 1st to 7th this year. And they thought it would have been fun to have such an activity to increase their awareness of their efforts. And I also believe that, it increased not only their efforts, but the efforts of all the participating nonprofit organizations that took part in the competition and those that displayed and shared their information at the fair, which was held on June 7th. Now, like I said, it meant really good to me. I was happy that we were the winners. It's always a good feeling to win. But most of all, it also increased awareness of our organization, the Tortola Toastmasters Club. Now, the Tortola Toastmasters Club is an NPO, of course, but it is not a fundraising NPO. So what we decided to do as a body is that the funds that were raised, which was over $5,000, we decided to split this money up and distribute it to a number of other nonprofit organizations that do raise funds for their causes and to help them to achieve their objectives. Now, the Tortola Toastmasters Club is an international organization. It is an international nonprofit educational organization that basically teaches its members public speaking and leadership skills. There are over 300,000 members because it is a very diverse organization, people from all across the world. They have over 300,000 members and 15,800 plus clubs in 149 countries. Now, there are two clubs here in the British Virgin Islands, the Tortola Toastmasters Club, which was established in 2003, and the recently established Virgin Islands Civil Servants Toastmasters Club. And they are just about 1 year old. So persons who are interested in developing or enhancing their public speaking skills and their leadership skills, I take this opportunity to invite them to contact us at the Tortola Toastmasters Club. We are on Facebook, so you may reach out to us there on Facebook and send us a message with your interest to be a part of this amazing organization that will help you throughout your membership. Believe you me, I'm always speaking, but I found it necessary for me to improve my public speaking skills and my leadership skills, and I joined this organization, and I am not sorry. I am actually loving it and having fun and learning at the same time and enhancing my public speaking and leadership skills. So anyone who's interested, please join us. We would love to welcome you to be a part of the Tortola Toastmasters Club. Thank you, Ron.
Toastmasters International is a worldwide non-profit educational organization that empowers individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. Headquartered in Inglewood, Colorado, the organization's membership exceeds some 357,000 in more than 16,600 clubs in 143 countries. Since 1924, Toastmasters International has helped people from diverse backgrounds become more confident speakers, communicators, and leaders. For more information about the local Toastmasters Club, please visit them at toastmasters.org or follow them on Twitter at Toastmasters. Viewers, up next, Bobby Hodge to the rescue of Andrew Foy. Local businessman provides $500,000 for corporate surety bond, and HLSCC unveils new logo. All this after a quick commercial break.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch again? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll
See you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today. Viewers, welcome back. Continuing on the local scene, local businessman and longtime friend of former Premier Andrew Foy has come to his rescue by providing the necessary $500,000 to activate Foy's corporate surety bond to aid in his pretrial release. This was confirmed in court documents reaching our newsroom, which showed that Albion Bobby Hodge, via an affidavit, submitted evidence to prove the legitimacy of the funds which will go towards Foy's corporate bond. Now, the document read, and I quote, "I, Albion Bobby Hodge, make this affidavit in support of the evidence of the source of funds used to pay for the premium of the corporate surety bond in place for Andrew A. Foy in connection with a case proceeding in the United States District Court for Southern District of Florida, case number 122. In the affidavit, Hodge also provided bank statements and details of several of his businesses, both in the United States Virgin Islands and the BVI, to support the legitimacy of his funds. In addition, he mentioned his Cane Garden Bay residence, which he said is valued at approximately $2.5 million. Just last month, U.S. District Judge Kathleen Williams granted Foy a bond in the sum of $1 million, but said it must be proven that the money for his bail is from a legitimate source before he can be released from custody. The total bond included a $500,000 personal surety bond in addition to a $500,000 corporate surety bond, which was issued by federal court Judge Alicia Otazo Rea earlier in May. It is unclear whether another individual has come forward to provide the remaining $500,000 that is needed for the personal surety bond. However, once secured, Fahie, along with his daughters and a friend, must co-sign the personal surety bond, and he will be required to wear a GPS device so he can be monitored at all times. His daughters and wife will also have to surrender their passports, and his attorney, Theresa Van Villette, can only visit him at his daughter's home in southwest Miami-Dade County. Fahie's trial date has been set for July 18, 2022. The HLSCC Community College has unveiled a new logo which they said is to reflect the evolution of its local legacy, its new strategic vision, and further expand its visibility across the region. This was confirmed in a media release from the college, which said that the redesign was approved after extensive input from across the community through the dissemination of a brand review survey in February of 2022. According to the college, the survey received responses from the public inclusive of the college's faculty, staff, students, alumni, and other key stakeholders. Speaking on the new logo was the president of the college, Dr. Richard Georges, who said the new visual identity works to improve the institution's brand recognition across the territory and across the world. He continued by saying, and I quote, "The new logo has been developed to coincide with the adoption of our new strategic vision and our updated mission and vision. The redesign improves the college's visibility and brand recognition while retaining the spirit of our traditional logo. The new logo was also complement the new college's strategic plan for the years 2022 to 2027, which is entitled Charting Our Course." Dr. Georges, in speaking on the new plan, said as HLSCC navigates its third decade of service to the community, the key direction of the college must be culture of ingenuity, courage as we embrace our new vision and mission. He added, "The needs of our students today differ from the needs of their counterparts in the 1990s, but we will continue to be a place where students are empowered to meet the demands of tomorrow." Now, viewers, the traditional logo was designed by iconic artist Ruben Vanterpool in consultation with the then President Dr. Charles Wheatley OBE, Registrar Mrs. Eileen L. Parsons OBE, and the founder, the Honorable Lavity Stout, in 1990. Viewers, when 284 News returned, some 38 scooter accidents recorded in the first 6 months of this year, and we take a look as the BVI men's football team suffered a 6-0 defeat from Puerto Rico, and we also have for you the Summer Sizzle schedule of events. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
The wait is over! CCT Fire is here! Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire, bring it home and upgrade today.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Viewers, welcome back and thank you so much for sticking with us. A total of some 38 motor scooter accidents, including 7 serious, have already been recorded for the year of 2022. This is according to the statistics provided by the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, which revealed the alarmingly large number of accidents involving motor scooters or motorcycles. They said, and I quote, "Statistics for 2022 show 7 of the 8 serious accidents recorded involved a motor scooter or a motorcycle. Similarly, of the 35 accidents with injuries, 16, almost half, are scooter-motorcycle related. A total of 38 recorded accidents involved motor scooters or motorcycles for the year. Speaking on the gravity of the subject was head of the Road Policing Unit, Kishan Leslie, who said the numbers reported were extremely high for the first half of the year. He said while some of the accidents were not the fault of the scooter riders, the injuries sustained by riders are far greater. He said, and I quote, "Accidents involving scooters tend to be serious because the body of a rider is exposed and more vulnerable to injuries. Without a crash helmet, these injuries are even more substantial, to include broken bones and brain injuries." Leslie stated that scooters are very efficient in terms of travel, gas, and parking. However, a higher level of attention must be exercised by riders to avoid collisions. He noted that just the opposite is being practiced, and he is not seeing the required due care and attention by riders on the BVI's roadways. The territory has recorded 5 road fatalities for the year, while 3 being motor scooter riders. The British Virgin Islands men's football team suffered their first loss in the CONCACAF Nations League competition after neighboring country Puerto Rico handed the local men a 6-0 hammering on Sunday. Playing in Puerto Rico, Darren Rio opened the scoring for the home team in the 12th minute. The second goal came to Puerto Rico just 3 minutes after from the penalty spot, thanks to Ricardo Rivera, who scored a quadruple of goals, with the remaining 3 coming to the 39th, 49th, and 51st minutes. The remaining goal for Puerto Rico came from the boot of Gerald Riaz in the 31st minute. Take a look at this highlight.
The 2022-2023 CONCACAF Nations League presented by Qatar Airways. Welcome everybody inside Estadio Centroamericano de Mayagüez in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, as the Boricuas will host the British Virgin Islands. There's the whistle, and we are underway here. Pushing through the left side again. Here's the chance for the home side. Across the shot, it's in! Goal! It's a goal for Puerto Rico! 12th minute. Another long ball here from Valentin, now inside the box. Hermania, penalty! It's a penalty for Puerto Rico. Martinez gives the okay. There's Rivera, right-footed shot, it's in! Goal! Hernandez. Great combination, give and go opportunity here, the shot, it's in! Goal! 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 It's a goal for Puerto Rico. A great combination through the... Puerto Rico right now. The faster they move the ball, faster they're going to run into space, just like here. The shot, it's in the bar and it's in! Goal! 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 It's a goal for Puerto Rico, 39th minute. A shot from Wilfredo Rivera, bounces in front of goal, hits the bar. And right there is Rivera with a soft touch. Sends the ball to the back of the net for his second goal. There's the whistle, and it's the end of the first half here in Mayagüez. There's the whistle, and it's the start of the second half here. 4-0 lead for Puerto Rico. It's looking very good for Puerto Rico. Great ball here. Rio beautiful ball from Roberto Aidrash to the right side with Darren Rios and the finish. Back heel here, maybe another chance for Rios! Yes! Goal! It's a goal for Puerto Rico! And again, it's Ricardo Rivera after a beautiful back heel from Ian Silva. Easy finish. Maybe an opportunity here. Cross from Smith. Forbes is chasing. Right-footed shot. Easy save. Boy Serrano.
Now, viewers, the defeat moved the BVI to the bottom of the CONCACAF Group D standings with the previously collected 2 points. Those 2 points were obtained after the BVI drew their previous 2 games against the Cayman Islands, playing at home and away. Presently, Puerto Rico leads the standings unbeaten with 6 points, while the Cayman Islands are second with 2 points, thanks to a better goal difference than the BVI. Viewers, that is all the time we have, but of course that is not all the content. Please, of course, stay locked to our Facebook page, our Twitter, Instagram page, of course, and our website at tweet4media.com. We appreciate you, especially our regional counterparts who continue to support the work here. We do wish you a happy Monday. Do have a beautiful rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.